Alright, what's up? So today we are back with another video. This is going to be a fight breakdown that I had versus Zyaf in a tournament. This was Coty Dankh's tournament hosted on his Twitch. And if you're not already following him on Twitch, big shout out to him. Follow him. That is Coty and Dankh. Follow him on Twitch. He was obviously the one who hosted this tournament. It was for $200. A really, really good tournament. Had people like myself, obviously, Zyaf, Dabikin, Dino, and many more, like leaks and stuff like that. And it was a really good tournament, and this is the finals, as I was saying, for $200. Me and Zyaf, and this will be the fight breakdown of the best of three. I'm only going to show two because they all went pretty long. I'll show the two that I won. And because the second fight, I know a little bit of bias, but it wasn't as interesting because I was winning up until the party started slip straight lead overhanding me. Shout out to Grappler as well for making the thumbnail. And lads, nearly at, I think it's 1.7k or 2.7k now. So if you haven't already subscribed, it'd be much recommended that you do so, boys, and it'd be a lot of help. Maybe I'm at 2.6 now. Alright, let's get into it though. Really good. So I am Coty Garbrandt in the first one. This is bantamweight, only 4 stars, can't mirror match. So obviously with Coty, I'm trying to get inside, you know. I mean, we're basically like polar opposite fighters in the stand-up anyways. We're both looking to stand and bang, but very different game plans. If you're Zyaf here, trying to keep me at distance with the 1-2s, the straight lead hooks. And if you're me, you're looking to just brawl on the inside with Coty's hooks. Obviously his level 5 straight, he has a really nice jab as well. Just his jab straights and his hooks mainly, they're definitely going to be the ones to help me win this fight. So as you can see, I'm kind of pressuring him, but Zyaf's doing a good job early at just kind of keeping me at that range of his. Boom, catches me throwing the jabs, because obviously I have to get in the inside somehow. So he catches me throwing the jab to try and, you know, get into the pocket to be able to throw my hooks. Slips straights me and knocks me down, which is perfect from him. Great fight from him so far. You know, he's keeping me at range, like I was saying, with the teeps. He's using his jab straight well. He's using a straight lead hook. You know, just basically keeping me back and doing what he should be. Luckily, I get the jab straight, interrupting a spin kick. Right now, regardless of the game plan, or regardless of what happened, you have to keep the game plan the same, you know. One hiccup can't really change your whole game plan. It was working well up until that. I overcommitted, unfortunately, and got caught for it. As well as that, I went back into the pocket. Well, look, boom. I went back into the pocket, and when I had low health too many times, I kept dipping into the well and just ended up getting caught for it, which was fair. Very stupid by me. I usually don't make mistakes like that. I get to the Nile and back sitting. I go to top mount. Top mount is a great position for me. I usually have really good control here. As you see, I get to the Nile off without hood watching on 180 MS or 170 with Coty. Unfortunately, Zyaf, well, fortunately for him, he has really good ground and pound defense, so he survives there. I tried to posture at the same time as he, you know, escapes the half guard, but he escaped the half guards a lot quicker. He gets this. I say, alright, I'll take a little bit of body damage, but I know the fight's not going to be decided here. Luckily, he goes into half guard, and right now, obviously, if you're targeting the head, I want to kind of emphasize this point. If you're targeting the head in a fight and you find yourself in half guard, spam baby punches to the head. Like, spam punches to the head. Obviously, watch your stamina and your GEA and his transition and his fakes. But honestly, baby punching to the head in half guard, it does so much more damage than you may believe. There we are. I think I got stunned and dropped that round, so not the best start, but I was able to find my way back into the fight with a little bit of ground and pound there, mount, half guard, full guard. Alright, now, like I said though, the game plan has to be the same, especially considering Coty's a little bit one-dimensional, obviously. You need to just, like I was saying already, get on the inside, you know, box him up, try and use the speed and power to your advantage. So you're definitely not going to have range on your side. There we are. Obviously, I need to use my straight shots to enter, but he also needs to use his straight shots to be able to keep me at bay. So I was able to slip counter that one as well. He's doing a good job though. Both of us definitely afraid to slip, even though we're both throwing a lot of straight strikes, because, you know, one slip can really be it. And at the same time, if we fail to slip and get lead hooked, that can be it. Here I am though. I'm trying to jab up his block, then step out of range, make him throw, and while he has short term, come back inside. Because obviously if he has short term stamina low, then I'll be able to do more damage to his block and head as a result. Look, there we go. I get that nice slip counter off the double jab. I get the knockdown, and boom, back into the fight. Back even Stevens. Everything can just change in an instant with Coty Knight's takedown defense from Zyaf there. Double hook him using that slow jab, then I hook him. Look, I'm trying to jab him, and then I'm kind of moving backwards, you know, trying to bait some shots out of him and come back. Unfortunately, he done that, you know, at Coty, short arms. Oh, gets a rock though. Oh, unfortunate. I can tell what I done in that moment. Bang bang even called it out. The brainy man himself. I pulled back and I went for an elbow, and obviously Coty had no elbow, so I got caught and dropped for it. That's my mistake for not knowing my fighter's movesets as well as I should. Here we are though, just still attacking that block. Definitely, like, look at our head health. It's really just 50-50 at this stage. It's who can just land the better shots and land the counters, and just the low stam combos really. Look, I'm doing a good job just corralling them, because obviously with Sean you want to use the movement to be able to escape the pocket. So I'm using a lot of hooks to be able to kind of catch him on the exit when he's trying to circle out with lunges and stuff like that, trying to deteriorate that block. I do go for a cartwheel to no avail. I get the rock here. This is big. Come on, get the knockdown. And yeah, I catch him actually. I forgot I caught him there. He ducked, and it ducked one strike, but I caught him back on the way, or I caught him on the way up again. And he drops me here though, which is unfortunate. Oh, my head held at 0. I lean into a hook, and I just survive. Now that was, I'm on death's door here. I mean, I'm surprised that wasn't it. I really am. Oh my, there we are. I keep again. But yeah, good stuff. I survived that round. Ian Stevens, as I was saying, you know, flipped him at the end, but he definitely had the momentum going into the third round here, as he did when he went into the second. Third round starting off. Look at our head health. Look at our stamina. Our stams are high. Our heads are low. Like I was saying though, against the Sean, you're going to see a lot of the jabs come out, so you got to be able to slip them. Unfortunately, I tried to bait out the up kick. He doesn't throw it and stands up. Ooh, I just eat that barely. Luckily, his stamina was a little bit too low to get the drop for him. I'm jabbing him, and I tried to go for the back fist. Now, I got a little bit of criticism for that there, but you have to understand, I did try to jab him and get in range and straighten, but I was rocked at the time. So my punches came out slow, and he was at a safe enough range to where I couldn't counter him instantly after getting range, and rocked animation leaves me walking slow. Luckily I slipped that combo there. Boom, 1-2 head kick while he's not expecting it, and bang, bang, bang. There we go, and that is the end of the first one. 1-0 me. So that fight, I basically was just, you know, what I needed to do was get on the inside. Like I was saying, I keep saying it over and over, but if you're using Coty, you want to be able to use your jab a lot. Use the jab, you know, step back when their block is low and they try and bite back, and then you step back inside with your hooks and your straights and the jabs and hooks as well, like that. So that's 1-1. Now, unfortunately, I can't use Coty again. I have to switch it up. I have to go O'Malley. I think I'll skip to the end of the fight to, you know, show you the highlight, but I don't want this to go on for too long. So let me go here. It wasn't the best fight, in my opinion, because I was beating him up until he started cheesing me. Oh, wait, and there's the end of the fight. I'll skip it back a little bit more to give you the more finishing sequence. Zyaf was playing very cheesy this tournament. He was going slip straight, overhand spam, and as well as that, he was also slip hooking for the life of him. Catches me there. I was playing this very clean with Sean up until the point where I got caught with slip straight lead overhand, which rocked me and dropped me in the first round. had a massive head health advantage and was tagging him just at will. And when he had that head health advantage back, it just became very hard to keep him off me because I wasn't able to win the trades with Sean. And just couldn't really get the knockdowns. I couldn't damage him as much as I could because whenever I tried to, he'd just bite back and he'd drop me just because of the lower head health. And should be in there though. Yeah, and he pulls a 1-2 head kick. What an AIDS way. Nice survival by me though. Little crybaby that Zyaf is. Here we are. Escape. I was just saying it because he was referring to me Mount Bobbleheading. And he's notorious for it. And just bobbleheading in general. Massive cheeser is Zyaf. I have no respect for him, the bum. And there we are. That's the end of the second one. Now on to the real fight. If you haven't seen it already, you know, this is going to be a good one. Coty, Dankh did let us mirror match for this last one. Obviously, both of us using Sean, both of us losing. So we thought, let's go Coty and make it a good fight. Now, this fight, I wanted to start off quick. I wanted to start comboing his head off. So he'd come out with the jab, lead hook straight, try and break his block and get the blade through straight. Trying to punish him for going for that kick as well. Like you see me going for the 2, 3 piece and 4 pieces even early. He starts coming out with these leg kicks and I understand that early, like I was saying. So I try and just intercept him with the long jab straights of Coty and the straight lead hooks. Just to be able to kind of interrupt them. You know, if you're going to go for the leg kick, I'll take your head off. I go for a lot of spinning heel kicks as well, just because I really want that damage. Unfortunately, the delay on that MS, it's very hard to check them kicks correctly. Zyaf obviously known this, abusing this to his fullest. No surprise there. He pulls back, combos off on me, but I still have the slight head health advantage. I get that nice spinning heel kick when he already has low head health. Get the check leg kick, and also this is another tip. I know it's not striking tips, but every time you block a body kick or block or check a leg kick, you get a free lead hook. Just do it every time. Every time you block a body kick or check a lead hook or check a leg kick, just go for that lead hook, free every time. Of course, you know, depending on if you're in range. But look, here we are. I'm starting off great. I was really happy with how this fight started off. I'm just, you know, obviously that was a bit of a hiccup there. Got hit with that 4 piece and I'm getting my legs chopped off. But I'm happy with the amount of damage I'm really doing to his head. I'm, you know, stepping out of range, jabbing his block off, jab hooking his block off. So, here we are, jab hook again, hook, uppercut. Everything seems to be landing at will here. Obviously my leg kicks or my leg health is not looking the prettiest. He backstep spammed as usual, backstepped out of a straight, which is absolutely absurd. But he knows they're broken and he still abuses them. Shoots for my legs, because he felt like he was losing on the feet. No surprise there. I'm a superior striker and player as a whole. Look at his block already. I've minced his block. Look at it, jab hook. It's bleeding through because of the block so low. I'm able to get that damage off on his head. The jab blade hook straight should have dropped him, but however, we'll keep it going. Right now, I'm just trying to beat him to the punch, and then he slips straight lead, overhands me, and knocks me down. You fucking cheesy. Yeah, I shouldn't say that. You cheesy bum. But what can you expect? This for $200. Zyaf isn't as good as a player as me. He's really desperate, and so on, so on. You know, I accidentally pre-deny here. My ground and pound defense, absolutely horrible. And, oh, 1 punch away from getting finished. Unfortunately, Zyaf is a professional bottle job. That's his main hobby. And, yeah, so look. Get a nice little flip here, I believe. Yeah, just slip him at the end. And I survive. But look at that. I was teeing off on him all round. And then all that happens was one slip straight lead overhand, broken combo. And it's all over. He now has the head health advantage and the leg health advantage, which is fair, but I should have the health advantage. But that cheesy combo just dropped me. He goes for it again. No surprise there. Trying to slip hook him back to no avail. Just watching it. We're kind of just playing footsies here. It's all about just getting that head damage though. We're just trading off on each other's shots and trying to counter, you know, the last or strike really. It's hard to on this MS. He has a lot more total strikes landed, but I intercept him there with a straight lead hook. Just out of range with that shot. I jabbed straight and should have been a rock, but I think my leg health was too low to be able to generate that power. Lands the double leg kicks, gets my leg rocked. Right now I'm thinking, alright, this isn't looking good. I'm not going to be able to have as much power, not near as much power, and the only thing you really have is with Coty is power and speed. So that's really not going to be helpful. And now he's, you know, he's full leg health, you know, a little bit of a chin advantage. Similar on stamina, but let's be honest, this isn't going decision. So right now I'm thinking, alright, I'm not going to be able to just rock him off, you know, jab. Oh, there he catches me with that again. I slip. Oh, mate, look at that, look at that. Oh, look, fucking get Mayweather, you bum. Watch this. So he rocks me with slip straight lead over and cheesy. I pull and then slip, and then pull again, and then duck the hook. I mean, that just ruined him. Made him look like a right mug. 1-2 head kick him, but like I said, leg health kind of looking butchered, so I'm not able to get as much power out there. Takes it on the block and a little bit of blade through. Like I said though, I'm not going to be able to rock him with normal combos. I slip, I pull, but unfortunately my block gives away, and I was in a lovely little bit of head movement. Look at my head health now though. I mean, it's just, it's bad. It's not looking clean. He pulls me into back sitting though. Gets me into backside. He's going to try and posture up and finish the job here, but he doesn't get the posture up. Hard to deny on that MS, but I get it done. So now we're going to full guard. Usually Zyaf would transition into half guard during that animation, but doesn't get it this time. Luckily enough for me, he's going to go for a posture up here, no doubt. Unfortunately, the MS seemed very iffy this day. It was very jumpy. Jumping 5 or 10 or a little bit over. So the denials were very inconsistent. But I hit him with one of his own. Hit him with that slip straight lead overhand. Doesn't do as much. Gets a drop, but he stands up immediately, so I'm not able to jump on him after. Thought that was my last glimmer of hope, you know, the Hail Mary. But he stands up, has still a way bigger head health advantage, and like I said, my leg health is deteriorated. I'm not going to be able to rock him off any normal combos. I need to catch him at high vulnerability, or I need to catch him with a counter. It's the only thing that's going to be able to do it for me right now. So right now, I don't think you know, obviously you never want to say you're never going to win the fight, but at the same time, it's not looking good. I need to catch him with something, and I need to catch him with something quick. Catch him with the jab straight lead hook, but man, the leg health has really just fucked me over. I catch him with a jab straight head kick. He slip hooks me cheesy, pull back, slip, pull back, slip, boom, boom, boom. Yes. And then I finish him off like the absolute scrub that he is. I mean, that finish is just something else. It is just something else. I mean, you can't teach that. You can't teach that. Look at this. I made him look like such a tit. He slip hooks me, which is, you know, very cheesy. Pull back when rocked. Slip is straight when rocked. Pull back when rocked. Slip his jab. Eat the hook. Uppercut. Hook. Uppercut. Straight hook. Jump on him. Hook. 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 Straight. Boom. Job is done. And that is $200. And now I'm $200 richer. So, good final on my end. Wasn't good for his end, obviously. You know, went out there spamming and cheesing and died like a spammer and cheeser. So that was good stuff all around. If you don't already know, I've actually wagered Zyaf yesterday, and I beat him up as well for 15. And then the day previous, I beat him for 24-1. So and then obviously, like I said, this $200 wager. So it seems like Zyaf is just, you know, a step behind me now. I've definitely evolved and he hasn't. You know, just how it is. But that was a good little breakdown, or that was a good little, you know, rewatch. I'd say it was more of a rewatch and stuff like that, more than an actual breakdown. I didn't go into too much detail. I just told you what my thought process was and stuff like that, which I guess is a breakdown in its own way. But there we go. Fight is done. Destruction as it was. Absolutely Mayweather him at the end. Let me just watch this finishing sequence one more time. So here we are. You know, I slipped so many strikes. I've done this earlier in the fight as well. Have to go for it. So I go for a risky 1-2 head kick about here, but at the same time, or no, jab straight lead hook, and then the 1-2 head kick follows. But like I said, I needed something big. If that straight had landed on the 1-2 head kick, pull back, slip, pull back, slip, uppercut, hook, uppercut, straight hook, drops him. Hook, 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 straight. There we are. Oh, I have memorized that. I have watched that countless amount of times. Probably the best finishing sequence I've ever had in UFC 4. You know, it makes it just so much better considering the, you know, the stakes. Who I was playing against. You know, tournament final, 200. I got to split it with my man Dad. But yeah, if you've liked the video, like, it'd be appreciated. And if you haven't already subscribed, I much recommend that you do so. I still can't believe I absolutely styled on him like that. Well, I can, because he's just not on my level. And yeah, there we go. I appreciate you all for watching. And yeah, peace out.